Hi, I'm here to talk with you about time management. Team Connections has got a new series coming up in just a few weeks called Bring on the Balance, which gives you some ideas about how to manage your time. Now, balance is something we all want in our life, and we all seem to be a little bit short of it. It's like, my kids are driving me crazy, which is really probably means you're working too hard and can't give them the time you want to and feel guilty. Or maybe it's like, I'm working and not having fun anymore. Whatever it is, there's a piece of your life that's not matching up with what you want. So we get you started moving in the right direction with the webinar series on Bring On Your Balance. A lot of times we talk about these big global statements about balance, but what we really need to do is figure out what to do in a small sense. And that's what we give you in the webinar here. There are 4 webinar sessions plus 2 coaching sessions. And in the past, when we've done the coaching sessions, we've been told that those are some of the most valuable pieces because you can see how the content matches up with the specifics of your life. Here are the 4 webinars, though, to go around those coaching sessions. The first one is on managing your messages. We have so many digital messages, emails, Facebook, all of those things, plus all of our contact systems. Wouldn't it be great to be able to find any contact within 30 seconds and figure out how to get those thousands of messages out of your inbox? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in the very first webinar. The second one's on personalizing your schedule. Now, you know how you balance your account, your checking account, and you have to put money in to take money out? Well, it's the same thing when you're working with time. If you're going to put something into your schedule, you have to figure out what to take out of your schedule. And that's what we talk about in the second webinar to give you that kind of balance in terms of putting in and taking out of your schedule. There are some things in your life, work and family, that are not optional, but have some flexibility to them. And those are the sorts of things we're going to talk with you about scheduling. The third webinar is on overcoming the overwhelm. The biggest problem we all have is when people and forces from outside ourselves really pressure us to do some things that aren't among our top priorities. I would guess that most of us are pretty good at productivity, but we're just trying to do too much. So the way to take care of that is to figure out how to overcome that overwhelm and figure out how to say no to some of those extra things that you don't want in your life. Finally, the fourth webinar is on taking charge of your paper. A lot of what we will improve our efficiency is finding ways to figure out a good flow-through process in our work. And that's what we're going to talk about in the last one. Some very specific steps, whether you're a stacker for your organization system or everything's got to go into a file. There's some things that you can do to help that workflow, and that's what we're going to talk about there. You can find more details on the website. We'd love to have you join us in a few weeks so that you can start to bring on your balance.